Downtown Toledo, where Muddy needs a little help catching as the Hens hosting the Cubs, but the Toledo team needs no help at the plate. Top of the first, Andrew Lipsius gets the bat swinging with a 2-run blast. Toledo jumps in front during this back-and-forth ball game. Bottom of the fifth, Hens trailing by 2. Justin Henry Malloy with a 2-run blast of his own. That's his 20th of the season. Game now back tied at 6. Same inning. Cole Keith delivers a home run as well. That's their 4th of the game, but it's not enough as the Cubs scored 4 runs in the 6th to take this last game in August 10-7 over the Hens.
All right, thank you. Out of here at Fifth Third Field, Jim. This one, the true definition of a seesaw, right? Up and down and back and forth, and
the old teeter-totter.
Or the old teeter-totter, however you want to put it, because that's what this game was. Looked like the Mud Hens might run away with it and hide very early in the game, Jim. Iowa had that big 4th, 5th, and 6th inning where they scored 3 times each inning, and they end up taking the game.
But in the 5th inning, the Mud Hens come back to take a 7-6 lead. It was that 6th inning that was the killer, because that's when they scored 4, and then nobody scored after that. That gave them the 10-7 lead. That was the final, despite the fact the Mud Hens had 4 home runs in the game.
Yeah, very rare you hit 4 homers in a game and don't win the ball game.
True.
That's pretty crazy, and it looked like it was going to be an easy night. 3 innings in, Zach Logue hadn't allowed a 1 walk. That's all he had allowed. It just felt like it was going to be a Mud Hens night, and it just didn't end up being that way.
No, and you're right. I thought Logue threw very well, especially in the early going. And the first 3 innings flew right on by, and all of a sudden, the 4th, 5th, and 6th innings were a totally new ball game. In 2.5 innings, there were 14 runs scored.
That's a lot of runs being put up tonight. Of course, we talked about it during the game broadcast. Iowa, 5th best hitting team in the International League. They can hit them, and they can hit home runs too. They got a whole boatload of those too. They're a good team, and it showcased itself tonight.
No, they are a good team. They're like 18 games over 500. I'm still trying to figure out how we won 5 out of 6 at their place, but they have been a better road team most of the year.
Yeah, that certainly has showcased itself. They're now 9 games over 500 on the road. Hens back at it tomorrow night right here at Fifth Third Field. Let's send it back to you in the studio.